Hey, Masquerade, welcome. Let's make sure the notification went out and that the sound is working. And then we'll get into what we're doing today. Probably won't be a very long live stream today, guys. I was up late working on something, so I'm a little on the tired side. It's been stressful. So, notification went out. Sounds working. So today I am working on my Witch Goddess canvas. This is week 3. As you can see what we have done so far. I started on this section a while ago, but as you can see, we got the whole bottom done. We got sort of her arm done here and her dress. I'm working on her back and part of her dress now. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Yeah, I just started in her back today, so. And I think what I'm going to do is this little yellow section. Hey, Deb. Oh, Cindy. I know that's got to be disheartening to have drills lost, especially when you really, really wanted them for a project. But this little circle right here in the center of her back, that yellow, which is number 33, the percent signs, the 3828, I'm thinking about replacing them with pearls. I have some of the yellow pearls. The AB pearls. So I was thinking about replacing the drills there with these. I think that's going to look pretty. Yeah, that's got to be disheartening. You know, something you've been waiting on and you still ain't gotten them yet. I mean, there's a difference of knowing where the package is and then not knowing where it is. That's more disheartening than anything. Which I think my packages ship out tonight and be here tomorrow. I ordered some thumbtacks so I can start putting up paintings that I have done on my wall. Then that'll also that'll free up some storage for canvases that are like for holidays. I'll have storage for them as well. So let's see, what have I got going on? I finally got videos posted. Those the time-lapse videos, they were actually filmed in July. I didn't get them edited till about a week. So yeah, they've been sitting in my editing software for 2 months. How are you? Yeah, well, it's morning for you, but afternoon for me. Let's see what else. There's a what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's 3 days left to vote on my polls for the change of the video names. I will be tallying up those votes as of 11:59 on the 23rd. So was it 3 or 4? 4 days? 3 days. Because today is the 19th. That's right. Let's see. Of course, my new channel schedule is out. So, but there still may be a revision made to Sunday lives. They may just become a pop-up instead. I believe I'm just going to go to making the Sunday lives a pop-up. And then, of course, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be live at 2:30. I just had to make a change to better the channel, to better me. I was actually starting to stress my own self out, pushing myself a little too thin. So there's going to be some more changes coming eventually. But there'll be subtle little changes. They're not going to be nothing big and major. It's just changes that I need to make for myself. Like I say, I had to put myself on a strict schedule now, just to keep myself from burning out. I was coming close to burnout, and I have been there a million times. And I always bounce back from it, but this time was a little different. I really pushed myself a little too far, I think. So, but I'll bounce back from it eventually. It's going to take some time. Let's see. Then the only other thing I have going on is name changes to the videos and the live stream names. Playlist names. Oh, thank you, Deb. Yeah, but I have a tendency to overextend myself. I will get ideas in my head, and yeah, like I was up really late last night working on one idea, but that idea is going to help be a big help when it comes to but when it comes to putting my leftover drills away, my spares. I'm working on a new storage system for my spares. So. But that's going to be a big game changer. But I just didn't realize the amount of work to execute what I want to do. So I had to force myself. I wanted to continue to work, but I'd like, no, you have a live at 2:30. Hey, Linda, you have a live at 2:30 today, so you need to put this away and take your chunky monkey butt to bed. So I made myself go to sleep. Because I would have stayed up working on it until I got it finished last night, so, or early this morning. I'm trying to, trying to keep myself on like a better scheduling, basically. Um, you know, and not wearing myself thin. Um, if one of my mods was here, Steph and Molly May, she can tell you. She's seen me hit burnout quite a few times. But I had gotten to a point where my YouTube was starting to feel like a chore and not something I'm fun, not a way for me to show my hobby that I love doing to everyone. So I had to really, reevaluate. Um, and we all have that we get to that point in our lives where we have to step back and reevaluate and see where we can, you know, why things feel like they're daunting and a chore instead of a task, instead of a fun hobby or something you love to do. So, but so I stepped back and I reevaluated it and I figured out for me it is going to do, there may be pop-up lives throughout the week if I feel like it. If I just feel like wanting to do one, but it's going to be a Tuesday and Thursdays at 2:30, and Sundays right now I'm saying 2:30, but Sundays are going to be more of a pop-up. What's that, Deb? Ask away. Feel free to ask away. I would do my best ability to answer your question. If not, I will direct you to somebody who might be able to. That's the thing with the diamond painting community. If we don't know an answer to something, there's someone who may. No, you don't have to have a square tip to do square drills. I have one, but no. You can use a regular the pin that comes with the kit. The regular, or this is a round metal tip one. I do have a square tip. Actually, it needs the wax cleaned out of it anyway. So give me 1 second. Yeah, no, you don't have to have a. No, you can use a round one to do rounds or squares or special drills or. And you don't even need see, I have the metal tips. A lot of us diamond painters do, but you can just use the regular normal pink pin that comes in your kit. Or you can use wax pencils. I use wax pencils sometimes too. Yeah, no. Nope. It's just when a lot of us get into liking the hobby, we go and upgrade to them. But see, this is actually a square tip. I don't know if the maybe I can get it to show up. Oh, well, I don't know why it's not showing. But yeah, so this is actually um, a square tip one here. So oh wow, Deb, that I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I love the metal tips, but occasionally I will still use I'll still use the pink pins. A lot of times I use these for ABs, but I actually do have these came with I put those squishies on here, and I found out if I put 3 squishies on these or even 2, um, I I'm heavy handed, so I bend these plastic pins really easy. But with the grips on here, they don't bend. But see, this is a plastic tip that came with my Dreamer design. So I use that for ABs sometimes. Or I just use the normal one with the pink wax or the blue wax. Or I think I still have some white wax from Tmall. Um, I use that to do my ABs a lot. So, but yeah, so no, you don't have to have any. You don't have to have any special tip to do squares. You can just use the regular round, or the regular pin that comes with the, because when you get a square kit, um, it comes with the traditional pink pin, the traditional standard toolkit. So you get the traditional brass tip pin. It's just that a lot of us find the metal tips are a lot easier for us heavy-handed people because we cannot bend them. I have actually, I'm so heavy-handed. I've gotten better as I've gotten diamond painting. Um, but I've actually snapped 10 or 15 of these off right here. I've snapped this whole piece off. I've broke it right here where the plastic meets that rounded edge. So yeah, so the traditional pink pins are not for me. Oh wow, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That does suck. I've been there. I've had stuff stolen from me by an ex. So I know what that feels like. Oh yeah. So yeah, so you don't need no traditional, no special tools. And that's why a lot of people are like, I think, are so intimidated about starting diamond painting because they don't realize you get everything you need to start that diamond painting right then and there. And that's what I tell a lot of people that ask me about it. When I tell them what I do, um, I'm like, buy a kit. If you like that kit, then you can eventually upgrade to, different waxes or putties or trays, pins. Because this is actually a hand turned resin pin right here. This is from Axe and Iron on Etsy. Hey, Susan. But yeah, so But yeah, that's what I tell them. If you like it, then you can upgrade to more high grade tools or whatever you want to call them. You know, tools of the trade is what I call them. Oh wow. Well, at least you have them in your life, though, Dad. That's a good thing. Oh, you're welcome anytime. Like I say, if I can't answer a question that you have, I mean, with all of us in the diamond painting community, someone will know an answer. Um, so like if I can't figure it out, then I could send you to someone that might know the answer. Or that you can always Google. Not Google. Well, you can Google, but you can always just type in your question into the search box on YouTube, and it'll pull up all kinds of videos. That can help answer your question as well. That's how I found a lot of the diamond painters I follow. I found them through when I started diamond painting. Really, really into it. I was just looking up different technique, different things, different ways to do things. Um, the beginner's guides to diamond painting and stuff. And that's how I stumbled upon a lot of the creators that I follow now. Is because they put out videos to help beginners. And I still kind of consider myself a newbie. I mean, I've only been diamond painting for almost 2 years. So I still consider myself a newbie. Um, I started out doing 30 by 30s and 30 by 40s. That was my comfort zone for the longest time. And then I moved up to I got a 40 by 40 and moved up to that, and I felt comfortable doing that. I've done 40 by 50, and this is a 40 by 60. So I'm actually starting to get more comfortable with the bigger sizes, doing bigger size canvases. But that's like I tell people when they want to learn how to diamond paint, start out with something small, and then eventually you can move up as you feel more comfortable in your diamond painting. Um, and I'm also one. Yeah, I know a lot of people they want their diamonds straight. I'm at the point, as long as it is pretty much where it's supposed to be, it's 99% where it's supposed to be. Um, I'm okay with that 1% being not straight. Because in all actuality, when you are standing back from your diamond painting looking at it, from a good distance, you don't see the gaps and everything. And from what I understand, that as a diamond painting, as the glue eventually starts to, over time, once you're done a diamond painting, the glue starts to shrink, and it actually pulls your drills closer together. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. I can't 100% answer that if that's true or not. But that's what I've heard. And another tip and trick I've learned too is, and this might sound funny, but you know, they say when your wax is a little sticky, you can wipe it on your clothes, and all. But is it Animal Zest? I believe is her channel. She takes her hand and goes down beside her nose like that, and you know how it gets oily beside your nose, and then she takes it and rubs the pin there, or she'll actually rub the pin right beside her nose, and that also helps with the stickiness. So, just a little tidbit of information I've learned over the, and it really works. I mean, I was a little hesitant to try it at first because I thought it sounded funny, but it actually works. Now, I know some people use glue dots. I am more of a wax and putty girl. Um, I love my wax and I love my putty. Um, right now, because of the crazy weather, I haven't been using putty because it's humidity here was making my putty not work great. Um, so I've been using wax, and I've been using it from. I have some from Diamond Wax Studio. I've been using apple cider and tangerine. I also have see, I've never used blue dots, Susan. I also have Cherrylicious from Diamond's Daughter Sticky Wax from Pure Bliss Wax Company. Oh, and speaking of things, I actually won a cover minder from Blunt and Gems Teacher Appreciation um, event, and this comes from Blue Studio Shop on Etsy. Um, and I won this cute little pencil cover minder. Isn't that stinking cute? I think that is so stinking cute. Oh, she's got a um, little saying on the back. These are called Bush Buddies. It says, "May your buddy keep you company while you craft." Made with a strong but fragile uh, neo neodymium magnet. Slide magnets, clapping magnets together can damage your buddy. Yeah, I'm very careful with my. Um, yeah, see, I've never used Cindy, but yeah, isn't this so stinking cute? Need to actually put him with the rest of my cover lunch. I actually have let's see, I'll show you guys in a second. Let me figure out where I'm gonna put him up here on my there by my. So I actually have, like I say, I have wax from well, that you can't really, that this label's getting old. This is from Diamond Wax Studio. I believe she's out of Canada, if I remember correctly. Um, Then I have my Pure Bliss wax from, this is Diamond Daughter Sticky Wax. It's Cherrylicious. It smells so good. And then I have Randa's Crafty Corner Strawberry Mimosa Hard and Sticky Scented Wax. Oh my God. This smells good enough to eat. I know you can't eat it though. Then I have my NYX's Notions. I have Santa Cookie. I have a sample of Love Spell. And I love these little, the little sample jars she sent that in. That was so cute. And then I have Peppermint Dreams. Oh, this one is like my favorite. I love peppermint. Then I have, and here is, oh, okay. This is my Randa's craft, cherry. This is cherry cola from Randa's Crafty Corner, and this is my peppermint from Crashly. I keep those in there. Then I have from Craft Pack Canada, I have their salted caramel truffle. I have 2 samples of putty from Diamond Wax Studio. I have orange creamsicle and pink lemonade. I have a sample of unicorn farts from Mary Mud. And then I have the Cherrylicious putty from Pure Bliss. I also have some Diamond Art Club wax. I have wax that came with my blue wax that came with my Dreamer's Design. And then I have these. I actually put some. I put mica powder in, but this is just Quake Cold Museum putty. So I have that as well. This is from Dreamer Design, the blue wax. There's a pink, I think came from Dreamer. No, that didn't come from Dreamer. I was just reusing or it kind of came. I'm not sure. And then this is my white that came from Tima. So I have those as well. I have a whole bag of the light pink waxes came with kits. And then these 2 Altoid tins are full of pink wax. So yeah, I have enough pink wax to sink a battleship. Considering I have 95 canvases, not counting my 3 WIPs in my my stash. If I count my 3 WIPs, that's 98 canvases. So yeah. And in 2 years' time, almost 2 years, I have done over 50, almost 60 canvases and a couple off canvas projects. Well, the museum quake putty that I use Deb, I got it off of Amazon for like $5 or $6, I think it was. But yeah, so this is my putty and wax setup. This used to be my pin holder, but I have a different system from that now, and this is all my wax and putty. But I have a feeling eventually this is going to outgrow this, and I'll have to change it. But I have one of these caddies. It's got the 2 tiers in the bottom. This has got all my pins, my trays, my I love these. These are actually, I got ceramic blades and I have stainless steel, but these are like little X-Acto knives. My old toothbrushes for cleaning wax off of the canvas. All my tweezers. Of course, like I say, then you got all my pins, and then down there is all my trays and all that stuff. So my roller. Yeah, so that's my setup. And I keep that on the corner of my desk when I'm working. You know, so it's easy to access. Let's see. I don't know if I can raise this camera up enough that y'all can see. Let's see. Okay, so that's how I keep. Let's see. Don't mind the junk on my bed. But that's how I keep when I'm diamond painting. I have all my, you know, the drills I'm using, all my special drills are out over here. So that's how I set that up. Then I move my camera out of whack. And see, this is where my OCD comes into play. Because I have to have the perfect camera angle. See, this is where I need a camera. I need to get a camera with a built-in, with a remote zoom. And then I don't have to move it as much. But yeah, so that's how my setup is when I'm diamond painting. And then of course I use an A3 light pad now, and then I have a laptop desk that raises, you know, up like an easel that I use for that. I actually used to diamond paint flat on the desk with the light pad, but it started getting hard on my back and my neck. So mom had this laptop desk she wasn't using, so she actually gave it to me, and I just took the legs off of it for when you were sitting on the bed with it, and it sits. I got it on a silicone mat, so it doesn't slide on my desk. So if I wanted, I could actually raise this up or down, and it's got the lip right here, so it holds my tray pretty good. But if I wanted to lean it up, I can lean it up more. But I usually diamond paint on the lowest angle. It's just what helps for me. And then of course I used to not be able to diamond paint for more than a half an hour to an hour because it would hurt my eyes and everything. But I have blue light blocking glasses now, which I have 7 pair. So I can wear different, I got different colors to wear that I can wear. And once I started wearing those, I've been able to diamond paint for as long as I want to sit here and diamond paint. And it doesn't I don't get the headaches anymore. So that's a good thing. Because I used to, I don't know, it was probably the light, even though that this has, these light pads are supposed to have eye protection in them, because this is the one from Art Dot, the A3 from Art Dot. And for me, the light just still, I think it was the brightness, because if I had it on the lowest brightness, I was okay. But I like to use the brightest light. Even though I could see these symbols without the light pad, I still like to use the light pad. I think it adds a extra layer of security for me. You know what? I'm gonna switch pins. I was been using this one for ABs, but this one's just got wax, pink wax in it. See, I actually also had the angle tip, so when I start feeling my hand get a little fatigue in it, which that's from years of gaming. I am an old school Nintendo gamer. Atari, you know. But yeah, so oh. It's pretty neat. I'm loving how this canvas is turning out. And Love and Sparkles is doing the same canvas, but she's blinging hers a little bit different than me. I mean, we're both doing glow in the dark for the wording. I do know that. But she's actually blinging hers a little different. You mean Zoe, mother? Zoe. Oh, too many names. Too many names. 5 cats, yeah. And only one of them has a boy name. Oh, she's fine. Yeah, I am actually. And the thing is, though, Deborah, this isn't, Cindy's doing a 2-month event, so I've actually had to break it down and tell myself a section a week. So until I get to week 8, then week 8 I can do all 3 sections. So this is week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the top will be week 8. No, actually, Whitty, where I'm at, no, we didn't. I didn't feel anything from it. But an hour away, they had the high surfs and the rip currents from it. He stayed 280 some miles off the coast of us. Oh, I have other ones. I have my other ones to keep me occupied. But you know me, Cindy. When I start out to do an event, I do break it down into a section a week for the whole event. So that's just part of my OCD. I still have 2 sections on my blue moon girl, 2 sections on my sugar skull, and I have a ton of 30 by 30s I could start. I have a ton of 40 by 40s, 40 by 30s, 40 by 40s. So I have plenty of other canvases I can do in between. And next month I'll be doing what's it? Diamond Grandma's Fall, y'all. Um, Blunts of Gems is doing a domestic violence and an autism awareness event. Kokisha's got her domestic violence event, Break the Silence. So I'll be doing I'll be doing 2 different canvases there. I have one for Kokisha's event, and then I have one that's specifically got for Bloods Gems because it ties into both events for her, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous canvas. Trying to think what else am I doing here besides, and then I'll be still working on this one. So your event, Blunts and Gems, 2 events. Diamond Grandma, Kokisha. I think that's all. But I'll still be working 1, 2, 3, 4. Snuggies is not till December. Snuggies events in December. This would be my 2nd year doing Snuggies event. Last year I did Story Night, and it actually goes in the dark. This year I'm doing it's called Gateway to the Soul. It's from Craft Pack Canada. It is a beautiful, beautiful canvas. This is the one I'm doing for Snuggies event. It's an eye with the rainbow colors around it. So, yep. I love pictures of eyes. I love pictures like that. I love skulls. I love those type of images. What are you doing, Zozo? Gonna get in the window? I actually have my window open today. We've actually had some nice temperatures this past few days. I mean, yesterday was icky rainy for most of the morning, but it actually turned out to be a nice cool day. Um, so, mm. But it does have my sinuses going crazy. So. I can remember there for a minute. That's a 5-placer in there, not a 4-placer. Because I had been using a 4-placer, so. Which I'm kind of happy with myself. I've actually learned how to manage. I can't say mastered yet, but I can somewhat use a 7-placer now. Oh, I bet you that's pretty. I think I have a sunflower picture. I believe it says welcome. Um, I don't know. It kind of gives me fallish vibes. Um, I may do that one for Diamond Grandma's event. I'm not sure yet. Then I know in November, um, I'll be doing Diamond Grandma. Then I can't remember which one it is. And I know Blunts and Gems and Diamond Painting Cajun have an event they're doing together. I think it's beach called Witches and Cosmos or Cauldrons, Witches, something like that. So I'll be doing. I have a witch with a black cat. I'll be doing for that event. And then I know J Rob and I think it's Rebecca have an event coming up as well. Um, that I'll be doing. Um, can't remember what that's called again. Oh, cool. Yeah, the one I did for Blunts and Gems, teacher appreciation. I wound up actually gifting that one to my niece. She's actually going to school to be a school teacher, so it was a blackboard with all the schooly things on it. So I gave that to her. And the creepy clown finally left my house. My nephew actually told my niece, his sister, she could have it. So when their older sister came to pick something up from my mom, I sent those 2 canvases to my niece, and I got the creepy clown up out of my house. And I hope to never, ever get another one of them in a mystery box. But I guess that's what I get for ordering that mystery box around Halloween. So yeah. Ooh, I think I know the one I'm gonna do. I might do for Deb and I could do my Hocus Pocus. I have one. I'll have to run it by and see if it's okay because it's just their silhouettes and it says it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. I just want to do that canvas so bad. I love Hocus Pocus movies, and I love the Sanderson sisters. It's like for Rude, Nude, and Crude, I did a picture of the Sanderson sisters. I'm like, who is more rude and crude than Winifred Sanderson? Speaking of one of the outside cats, there she goes across the yard. Oh, I bet your mom's outside. Mom probably called for them to come get their dinner. All right, I think that's all the ends. But I do see a couple numbers I've already done that I missed. I actually have my Tumblr mom got me for Labor Day this year. Yeah, it's booked. I was looking at a friend of mine here in town. She does tumblers, and I wanted to support a local business. That weekend. You know how they say, shop local, support local, and so I was standing there, and I was talked up. She had a Care Bears, um, and she had this Super Mario, the original, the original Super Mario and all. And so I'm like, which one do I want? I'm like, I liked both of them, but I knew I could only get one. And I happened to just turn out of the corner of my eye, and I seen she had book sitting there. I'm like, Mario, Care Bears, I love you, but I got to have my book. I has to have book. So, yeah. So I wound up getting book. Mom got a beautiful, it's a beautiful eagle. And it looks like it's made out of the flowers. It's got all these pretty flowers on there. And the eagle feathers actually look like they're made up of the flower petals. It's really, really, really pretty. I know I can see. Oh, that's pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. All right, so 17 is the end. I think I've done all. I don't know if anybody else is like me or not, but if you see a symbol that you've already done and you see one that you've missed, you have to stop the color you're working on and go and put that color down. Um, find the one that you in this for the symbol you missed. I don't know why I have to do that. Yeah, she's coming out really, 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 really pretty. Um, yeah. Hey, Sam. Yeah, I got the cover reminder today. It's so cute. Thank you. He's so cute. I am so in love with him. I love, 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 love him. Right now, he's up here beside my Nix's Notions one. Notice my name on it. Yeah, he is so cute. All right, so let's see. What number did we put it? Number 25. Yeah, he is. I love him. He's so cute. I need to get my board put up, get my magnetic board to put some of my cover minders on. I have a couple that I just can't put up there because they're the way that they're made. Like my gnome, you know how he would sit off of my board like that, so they stay on top of my thing up here. And then I have my bunny. These are all 3D printed. These came from when I placed orders with Tima. And then my ducky. And then this came in when I won from You Can Call Me Butter. Little resin bear. And then this came from when I won from Miss Wanda, from Wanda's Work Basket. It's a little glass jar with pink jewels in it. Then I also won this one from her. It's the paper flower with the buttons and all. And then I have my Crash with Crashly cover minder / putty holder. And then I have my Nix's Notions cover minder. It actually has my nickname from Nix on it. And now I have my little pencil buddy up there. And then let's see. This one's from Tima. And this one is from Crash on Crashly. So yeah, I have a few cover binders. Not a lot, but I have a few. I more or less collect them than use them. Yeah, I can actually. I just don't have the magnets. I have a bunch of resin pieces I've made over the year that I could turn into cover minders. I just don't have the magnets. I have to get the magnets to do that. Now, I have bags. I have bags of resin pieces that I could turn into cover minders. And then I actually have my the little coasters I made too from resin. I actually made this one. It's got pieces of sea glass in it, some fake flour, some dried pressed flowers, some pebbles. The fish and the stars are actually millefori slices out of polymer clay from Katie's Acres. It actually has blue mica powder in there. I think it's got a little bit of green as well, and then it's got some glow in the dark mica powder. So I went through a whole phase of where I liked playing with resin. I may get back into messing with the resin. I actually have some I could mess around with, but I just haven't done it. I do once the weather gets a little cooler here. I may start playing with my polymer clay again. I actually do miss playing with the polymer clay, but in the summer it's just polymer clay and the humidity and the heat. Yeah, they don't play well together. So, but yeah, so after a lot more focusing on my diamond painting now, um, and I don't know if anybody else is this way. I have to do something every day that is diamond painting related. It doesn't have to be diamond painting itself. It just has to be diamond painting related. It could be organizing diamond painting stuff. It could be charting out where I'm going to be putting ABs in a canvas. It could be kitting up. It could be actually working on the diamond painting. It could be de-kitting, or just writing out my charts for my drills, for my canvases, because I hand write out my charts. I actually, so I have a column for the number, then the symbol, and the DMC, and then if I'm going to change it to an AB, or change it to a different color, I have that is there as well, and then this is my charts for uh, where I'm putting those ABs or different colors. So, as long as I'm doing something that's diamond painting related, if I don't, it feels like something is missing from my day. The only time I could go and it doesn't feel like that is if I'm not feeling good. And then it's just like, no, and it's the same way with my YouTube too. I have to do something with my YouTube every day. Even if I'm not live, if I'm not posting it, it's still, I'm doing, looking at analytics or checking analytics or, all that stuff, or researching for a topic I want to do or whatever. But yeah, if I don't do that stuff, it's like something is missing out of the day. But we all have our routines, and if our routines get off kilter, then yeah, it could throw your whole day off. It's hard to believe we only got a week, almost 2 weeks left in this month. Alexa, how many weeks left in the month? Alexa, how many weeks are left in this month?
This month ends in 1 week and 4 days.
Oh, okay. I thought we had a little bit longer. We only got a week and 4 days left in the month. Where did this month? It's like when after Labor Day, it's like the months just zoom by. Because for us here where I'm at, Labor Day weekend, that's our official end to our summer here. We have a festival here called the National Hard Crab Derby, and yes, it celebrates what it says, the hard crabs, the blue crabs around here. And that Sunday night we have fireworks. And once those fireworks are done, it's pretty much, that's the end of summer for us. because school starts, that Tuesday after, so it's yeah. But we do have a couple events coming up. We have a Heritage Festival coming up next weekend. Um, that's going to be fun. I love that. They do some cooking demonstrations and all kinds of stuff. So, um, I don't think I'll do any live streaming from it, but I may do some short videos from it. Um, I don't know. I may do some videos. I don't know. I haven't actually thought that far ahead yet. So next Saturday, I will be MIA again. Um, for just part of the day, though. I will be around for, you know, Nix's live, but I won't be able to make some of the other lives that I catch during the day. I mean, I could catch them, but as long as my Wi-Fi is working, but I'd have to be on mobile. But oh Jesus, yeah, that's a good smell. Yeah, that's not a good smell. Not a smell that you want to smell. It's like we had some excitement last night here. Next door to us, they had, I don't know, they evacuated the building for something, and it was a strange smell coming from that. They called the fire department out and everything. Oh, from cabbage. Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully they do. I think I'm having leftovers from last night. Mom made cheeseburger macaroni. Oh my god, that was so good. So I'm gonna have leftover cheeseburger macaroni, which I could eat till it comes out of my daggone ears. It's like one of my favorite. Macaroni is like one of my favorite foods. I am a pasta girl. I love my pasta. I love me some pasta. I mean, growing up, sometimes this all I wanted to eat was just cold noodles with butter and salt. You know, yeah. Didn't have to have anything else on them. Yeah, I love pie. I always have. You know, we all have those comfort foods that we love to, that become our favorites, become our comfort foods. And pasta is like high on the list for me. Pasta and chicken nuggets. I love when mom makes her homemade chicken nuggets. She'll cut up chicken breast and dredge it, in the flour and everything, and fries them up. Basically, like you would do homemade chicken tenders, except you're cutting them into little chunks instead of the chicken into strips. We tried doing homemade cheese curds, but I'll stick to the store bought ones. They're a little that's a little tedious to do. No, I don't think she ever has done that. No, but I've actually had them from a restaurant like that. Um, yeah, I've actually had them from a local restaurant here down that way. I tell you another thing I like is, and a lot of people don't understand this, is I like chicken livers on top of rice or mashed potatoes with gravy. Um, it's a dish we make around here. It is really really good. It's fried chicken livers, and then you put them on top of either some restaurants do rice, some do mashed potatoes, and then it's a brown gravy over top of them. It's really good. And I had an ex took me to a restaurant that, well, that restaurant's now no longer in operation, but they served it there, and I knew they served it there, so already knew when we went what restaurant he was taking me to what I was going to order, and he thought it was gross. He couldn't believe I could eat that, and yeah, let's just say we weren't together much longer after that. I mean, it's a dish I grew up eating, you know. Um, so, yeah, it was funny though. I mean, his mom was with us, and his mom actually ordered the same dish because she grew up eating it as well, and he just thought we were both gross eating. This section I'm working right now is really confetti heavy, but I'm loving it. I'm actually loving the confetti. And that's the other thing, a lot of people don't, there are people out there that like one over the other. But for me, I don't know if it's my ADD, ADHD, OCD brain, but I don't mind either one. I actually like doing either one. Um, Neither one of them drive me insane. Okay, let's see. What letter is sticking out to me now? Let's go with the 22. Okay, Deborah. So let's see what else can I talk about. I'm also okay with squares or rounds. I know some people like square over rounds. Me, I can do either or. It doesn't bug me. Um, most of my kits are rounds though because they come from, Amazon. So most of what I have are rounds. I think my Craft Pack Canada is around. I know my Dreamer Designs though, both of those are square. I do have a square from One Day Savings. I think my DAC is around as well. So I have a DAC I was gifted. I have 2 Dreamer Designs. I won a gift certificate from Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction that I used to get those. My Craft Pack Canada, I had actually reached out to the person to do a review for them. So I've already done one, my unboxing video review. But when I actually start working the canvas, I probably will do a review then as well. But I think it is double-sided adhesive, but it is, oh my God, that canvas is like, I'm in love with that canvas. So once I get started, I'll be able to give them a review on the canvas then as well. Let's see. I'm not sure when I'm going to do my one Dreamer design because it's a 30 by 30, so it's a smaller canvas. I just haven't. Actually, yes, I do think I know when I'm going to do that. Down my grandma actually has a event next year that's centered around petals, flowers. I may do that then because it's a rose. So there are a few symbols I'm skipping on here right now because there'll be ABs. So I'll put those in a little while. So I'm tending to work around those symbols. Yeah. And I've also noticed that the more that I diamond paint, the faster I'm getting at it. I used to do, I'm not even sure. It's the smaller version of Crash or Crashly with her release papers. I cannot remember the size, but they were the little small squares. So I used to do those. Hold on, y'all. I need to fix my. Okay. I used to do that size. Um, then I moved up to doing I believe it's A4 size, which are the 4x6 size. These right here, on the side here. And then I started doing 6x6 squares. So I've actually increased the space that I do, as well. Now I do have a couple that are the 40x40s. They're round. The actual diamond painting set that you do the diamond painting on is round. So I don't use release papers on them. I just tend to just leave the plastic cover on those and just pull it up and work on those a little at a time. So I do those a little bit differently. Hi, cows. Bye, cows. One of the outside cats. She come prancing across the yard, stopped in front of my window, looked up at me like to say, hi, I'm here. And then she took off. Like, that's all you get. I'll grace you with my presence. But yeah, so yeah, now I work 4x6 to 6x6 sections. And like I say, it used to take me 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours to do a section. Now I can do a section in under 3 hours if I just sit here and work. Now when I'm on live, yeah, it may take me a little bit longer because I'm interacting with my my audience. But if I was just sitting off camera doing this, I could probably finish this out in a little under 3 hours. And the only reason I say that with this section is because it's heavy confetti. Now, if it was a lot of color blocking, I could probably finish it in an hour to 2 hours. So, but I mean, I have gotten better with multi-placers. So when I can multi-place, I tend to do the multi-placing. I know there's some people out there that are strictly single placers. And I understand that, and that because that's how I started out. I started out single placing. I did a canvas. I single placed a whole canvas with a wax pencil. I was scared to use a multi-placer, and someone just told me start with a 3-placer. And I started with the 3-placer. I got the hang of that, and then I gradually had stepped up with those, and now I'm up to being able to use a 6-placer. So that's where I stand with that. But my sweet spot for multi-placers, though, are the 2, 3, 4, and 5-placer. I don't know. I think I get better control with putting the diamonds down with those with those sizes. I know there's people out there that use, the 10 and up. I've actually believe someone said they use a 15 placer. I'm like, yeah, no. I, I I'm still a little leery looking at the 10 placer. Um, so, yeah. Now I have seen some symbols I have missed, but I'm purposefully making myself not do them yet. I do that from time to time to try to train my brain that it's okay to miss a symbol and then go back at the end and fill it in. Just trying to do a triple glance over this, guys, to make sure. I know I probably missed one somewhere. Excuse me. Welcome back, Deb. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to run this to a little over 2 hours today. I might not actually get this finished on cam, but I'll be pretty much close to finish this section. I know this got a lot of pretty purples in it. The other reason I'm not entering this one into Lakeisha's event is because by the time Lakeisha's event starts in October, I'll already have this canvas halfway finished. So it won't qualify for the fresh start. So that's why this one's not entered in yet. Actually, next week I may break out my canvases for October and go ahead and get them kitted up and hang the canvases so they'll be nice and straight. I just need to clear a couple storage bin boxes, storage containers out, because this is what I want to put my square painting up in. And I need to clean my Tic Tac containers out. Look at that. I actually have my square spares in there right now till I go and move everything into my new storage system for that. Because I'm going to store the squares and the rounds together. In the same box. I think it'd be an easier system for me just to store everything in one central location instead of having two different storage systems. This is the only problem with long diamond painting sessions is it can be hard on your neck. I'll show it after I have it completed. The way I'm storing it. But basically it's just like all I'm doing is you see the people that get the photo boxes and they do the cards in there with the DMC number on it and all. And then they put it's like a filing system for your drills. Basically it's all I'm doing is one of those. But instead of buying a photo box, I actually took a box and made it myself. And I'm making all the dividers myself. Let's see, I got all the 100s, 200s, 3s, 4s, and 500 dividers done last night. I still got the 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 3000s, 3300s. Oh, what's it? 3600s, 37, and 3800s stuff. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think most of the numbers are in the 3800s. I've got so much black though that I may only store one bag of black in the storage box, and then the others are going in another system. Yeah, I'm doing the same storage box for both. I'm going to store them both in the same box. So I'll store the round and the square right in the same column together. So like say I have 310 in both black, both round and squares, which is black. I'll just store a bag of the black and a bag of a bag of the round and a bag of the square right there together. So I mean, I could make another storage just for square, but I figured, it's just as easy to store it all in one storage system. What? Yeah. Yeah. You would just have to talk to your granddaughter about getting it either the 29th or the 3rd. Yeah. And then how much would she charge you to deliver? But anywho. Let's see. So I've covered everything that's going on with the channel. Um, Pretty much covered everything that's going on with me. Uh, well, there are a couple things, but I'm not speaking on them right now. Uh, I'm just gonna let them play out the way they're playing out, and we'll go from there eventually. Um, so yeah. But anywho's, uh, let's stay a little bit longer. I'm trying to um, I try to at least do a 2 hour live. I figure that's just a sweet spot. But I'm one, if I do a 3, 4, whatever hour live, I don't even expect anybody to go back and watch an hour live of mine. And For me, doing my lives is basically a live diary, basically, of the project I'm working on to see it come to life. Um, that's how I look at my lives, or when I'm doing it live. It's basically a video diary, and I get to interact with friends and family and all who are here, and we can connect and that's the thing. YouTube allows us to connect with each other, even though we're thousands to millions of miles away from each other. Um, yeah, there are a few creators that I follow that aren't far from me. Um, there's a couple in Virginia. There's some in there. One in Delaware. I have a Facebook creator that she only lives 45 minutes away from me. So, but but we still get to connect through YouTube. Um, so we get to know each other through the YouTube. Yeah, granted, some of us may never, ever, ever meet in person, but we get to know each other and become friends through the internet. Twenty-ninth and the 3rd. You get money on the 29th and the 3rd. Then you gotta find out how much she charge you to deliver them. We'll pay a delivery fee. My niece has got some chairs she's trying to sell. My mom wants to get one. So, Yeah, because you got that Dremel set I gave you for sanding and all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if she's in town on Saturday, we'll be able to give her the money. What? Well, she could be working. Right? Yeah. Yeah, considering your one you got is a little can't I don't think it can be fixed. I think it's time to retire. God damn, we've had them chairs for a long time. The one in the kitchen, yeah. Yeah, it does the wobble. Okay, just a little bit. It just hit the 2 hour mark. So I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end the live for today, guys. I'm going to finish this up off cam. I will post a progress pic to Cindy's group, Love and Sparkles. Let Your Witch Guide is free to her Facebook group. Once I get this done, this section done. So next time you see me, guys, we'll be working on this little section right here. And Thursday, I'll be working on my Blue Moon girl for Diamond Grandma's event. You have a good evening too, Deborah, and thank you, Cindy. But yeah, so this is where we're at so far with her back. Her back is gorgeous. I am loving, 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 loving her back. I'm loving how the colors are like swirls. And I noticed that over here on the side, how the swirls go as well. But like I say, in this little area right here, I think I'm putting the pearls. I think those pearls will look good right in the center of her back. But it's coming out really, really nice. And I just realized this whole time I have not had my ring light. Now I understand why I was having an issue with the seeing things. So yeah. So that's where I'm going to end it for the day. I will catch everybody later. And you're live tomorrow at 1, right, Cindy? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock my time. So I will see you in your live tomorrow, Cindy. And I will see everybody throughout different lives and in my live again on Thursday. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.